What if I tell you that your insecurity is a societal construct and rejecting it is an act of rebellion? A very popular opinion, right? Everyone knows it, yet everyone suffers from it. I, for one, have lots of insecurities. Body, hair, skin, and lots of other stuffs. I probably have issues with almost everything about myself. But it didn't used to be like this. As a teenager, I barely cared about my looks, appearance, and what people had to say about me. I only cared about my academics, and I was quite a good kid. Yes, I was not the topper sort of kid, but I was a good kid. I have had acne for as long as I can remember, so it is not new to me. But the hair fall, that was new for me, and it started because I got diagnosed with PCOS, and then again the treatment didn't work at first, and now maybe from this year only I am on right medication and that is working. I'm not going to talk about that, but you can understand if you know about PCOS, and I don't want anyone to relate to it, but I think it's quite common these days, and someone can relate that what are the consequences PCOD brings to someone's life, and it happened to me. I used to love my hair a lot. I mean, honestly, in my teenage days, I didn't care about my hair because it was nice, it was thick, it was so good on its own. I didn't have to take care of it. And now that same person is so much obsessed with it that it is beyond imagination. I can't remember who I used to be anymore. I think as a person, I have changed so much just because of my hair. I don't feel comfortable clicking pictures in bright light. Even right now, this video I am filming, I'm not directly sitting under bright light because then my scalp will show much more and I can't film this video. So that much my hair fall affects me. And it wouldn't affect me as much until people started pointing it out. The same people who we call our friends, relatives, who we think that they will wish well for us, they are the same people who are the first to point out your imperfections, and they plant the seed of insecurities and all sorts of things in your heart, and that same thing happened to me. And this is where your insecurities become more of societal constructs other than just plain insecurities or imperfections. You don't know who made some random beauty standard, but you are supposed to abide by it. You are supposed to look a certain way just to be perceived as beautiful, as someone who is, pretty enough to be talked about. If you are not, if you don't fit that standard, you are just nobody. Right now, I am at an age where somehow these things are, being more clear to me. I have started to look at things as they are, rather than as they should be. By that I mean, I don't want to give my insecurities the power over my life anymore. I want to take back the control, and this video is just a first step towards it. Because I want to, put my thought somewhere solid so that if by chance I lose track of it, then I can go back to this video and remember where I left off. When someone talks about their insecurities out and loud, people oftentimes say that, these are so vague, these are such vanity of yours, you shouldn't give much attention to it. But insecurities are not just skin deep. I'll give you an example. Just because I thought that I am not pretty enough, I am not well articulated enough to speak my mind out, I never posted a video on YouTube for years. I wanted to make videos for so many years and I never stick to it. I always thought, I'm not pretty enough, I don't have the equipments, I don't know how to tell a nice story so that people will listen to it. So I never did. But right now I think it is not even my goal anymore, or it is not that I want to make YouTube my career. So now I wonder, why did I think that making YouTube videos will be such a bad idea? Because I don't even think of this as a permanent source of income or anything, so I could just make it for fun. But I didn't, because I was so insecure, so miserable in my head that I thought everything I do is bad in some way. Everything else other people are doing is always better than me. That's what I used to believe in. that just like everything has a good side and a bad side, internet also has its good and bad sides. Internet also bullies you for your imperfections. Internet always wants everyone to be miserable because the people who bully you are also miserable actually. This same internet also has given rise to the creators that I see these days who have much less privilege than I have, and they are still making nice content. They are inspiring others, and I have got that inspiration from others, and right now I feel confident enough to speak in front of this camera. I know my words aren't even clear and it is nowhere near perfection, but at least I am making this video and I fully want to commit to it from now on. And that is probably first day how I want to take power away from my insecurities and become who I want to be, and to not care about my insecurities as much anymore. I want to stop doing things that make me feel like my worth is associated with how my looks are, how people perceive me. I want to stop focusing on those areas. Like I will stop standing in front of mirror and nitpicking at every sort of flaw I have that maybe people don't even see at first, only I can see. So that's one habit I want to compound upon over the time. And other than that, I just want to be more busy in doing stuff, in creating stuff, rather than consuming and just comparing myself with other people. The whole idea of chasing the perfection that doesn't exist is exhausting. You can't spend your entire life just to run after things that other people consider good for you. You should make your own choice. You should make your own decision how you want to live your life. If you want to really want that perfect hair, perfect skin, then okay, go after it. It is worth to you. It is worthy to do those things. But if it doesn't make sense to you fundamentally, if you are not in a position or if you don't really benefit from having that sort of perfection, then why even run after it? I hope it makes sense. Run after things that make you feel sufficient, make you feel actually proud of myself. And don't get this idea that I am trying to motivate you. I am not the type of creator, or I don't want to be that type of creator that wants to be like, oh, I know everything, so you have to listen to me. This video is just a digital entry type of thing of mine. So basically these are the things I am telling to myself. So don't feel pressurized by it by any means. So the bottom line is, I am taking back the power from my insecurities back to myself. I should be in charge of how I perceive myself, not my insecurities, not people who don't even matter in the long run. Not even long run, like the people who I used to worry about, they don't matter for even a second. They don't pay for my life. They don't come to my rescue when I'm in trouble or anything. So their opinion is just like air. It just passes through. You shouldn't be so much wary of it. Everybody wants to be cool. I also want to be cool. But you don't become cool by following what everyone else does. I'm not saying that doing basic things, doing things like others doesn't make you cool. I am in fact making a video that is already made by so many other people. So that is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, don't try to be cool by imitating others' cool doings. And all my life, majority of my life till now, I've thought, being like someone else, having the lifestyle like others will make me cool. But that is the biggest mistake. Being myself is cool. Being yourself is cool. So if anybody is watching this video and you have to take something important away from this video, just care about what you have to say about yourself, care about what matters to you and not what others define for you. So yeah, that's all for today. I'll see you in the next one.